to listen to Phil Scott, and he had what you call these black female flight attendants. He did. So basically, this shit I expected. Ain't nowhere you can escape from white supremacy. You dig? There's nothing, nowhere you can go. Really, these people these people will do all kind of shit. So, she was talking about basically how the white female flight attendants, they get away with a whole lot of shit. They can cheat on tests and still pass, but they expect black people, black women, they have to damn near pass pass the test. A lot of these women excel at doing what they do, even though they don't, the white supremacist system tell Becky that she can get off with a lot of shit. You dig? And this comes on the tracks of black women. They always say when they get with Brad that they they want that white male power structure. You dig? And they always say that they got certain perks that being with Brad that she get with not being with Tyrone. But see, those perks only good until Karen step in the picture. Those perks only good until Karen pop up. And when Mrs. Cartwright pop up and burst a bubble, all of a sudden now you'll have a lot of these black women who talk all that vitriol against black men, and they be in relationship with Brad, racist Brads at that. And Karen let them know that you ain't nothing but a nigger either, bitch. Karen let them know you ain't nothing but a nigger. And when you have Karen, they could be with a Brad right there in front of them. They could be with a Brad right there. They her boyfriend, they white Zaddy right there in front of them. And Becky and Karen will let them know about themselves. And then first thing these women that talk all their vitriol and hate towards black women, all their energy all their energy have just go away. All the energy they had, all that, like that chick up there in Idaho with a fat little fat pasty piece of pepperoni skin, salami skin, fat looking white dude. When they get told, those type of chicks, when they get told about Karen, about what Karen tell them about themselves, and they brags don't say shit. And normally when these black women get their ass handed to them for up here side with white supremacy with Brad, and when they get all that vitriol from them white women and other white people, all of a sudden, this is what they come up with. Why you being so racist? Why you being so racist? And them the type of motherfucking bitches that run around here talking about, I get along with everybody. I don't have it, but they have vitriol for you, black man. They hate you. Everybody else, they can get along with except for you. But to be honest, I'm gonna be real with you. When a lot of black women deal with white supremacy and racism, I really don't bat an eye. I really don't bat an eye. Because a lot of them, not all, let me say this again, not all, but a lot of them arrive with white supremacy to be with white racists, be in relationships with white supremacists, be living in sundown towns like Lady Boulay said, with white supremacist white men. Be living in those sundown towns with, oh yeah. But when they get that nigga moment, all of a sudden now they brand new. They ain't the same, that energy they had to participate, it goes away. And all of a sudden now these black women that talk about racism, systematic racism and shit like that. Like I said at an other video where you have these brands, they be playing the slave master challenge and shit like that, and Brad start taking the shit to a whole nother level, calling them just nigga bitches, beating them and shit out the blue without even playing master slave play. He actually feel that he actually got a black slave because he signed up for that role. And see, you'll have black women that'll talk about they'll go up and beyond, get all the licenses and shit, and do all that only for them to be put on the back burner by Becky, because they always thought that they could get that white privilege from white men. But when Brad take his white woman and put Becky up over Keisha, all of a sudden now that's what it is. I told Phil I don't feel sorry for these black women for real. I don't, because black men, we've been feeling the same shit, but we fight it. See, black women, they do like all the other immigrant groups and shit, like the Indian, like the chick said, dark-skinned Indian dude called her a nigga bitch. Even though this motherfucker, these Indians, be blacker than, darker than some black Americans, they have their nerve to call someone. Those are more motherfuckers I'm gonna talk about when they face racism and discrimination by brand. Cause that little Indian chick that was hit up there, I think in Portland, Oregon, hit them white motherfucker cops made fun of that. Said, well, we just give them 10,000. You know, that's how much she was worth. Now this is shit they said with this Indian chick. An Indian chick getting out of school got hit by a car, said she ain't worth number 10,000. That's for that Indian motherfucker who up there basically want to tap dance for white supremacy. And this is how they feel about you. While all y'all immigrants try to, including black women in that group, want to be a protective status. See, the thing is, black women been dealing with racism and white supremacy the hardest. We already know white supremacy is restless. You know, and you'll think that a lot of these black women will know that, but a lot of these black women will work right with these white supremacists on subjugating their own men of their community just to be with Brad. They'll subjugate you just to be with Brad. Yep. So when they deal with racism, when black women deal with racism, and they up there talking about, you know, getting rid of aborting black children, black male babies up there, making t-shirts with black men hanging on ropes and shit, and then they up there on the swing. But when that black woman ended up being lynched down there in I think Orlando, they found the black woman lynched in a tree, naked, lynched in a tree. They tried to burn up her car and shit, hanging from a rope. Said she committed suicide. So while you women up here that make these shirts with black men hanging on them and shit, y'all celebrating the death of black men and shit, talking about y'all love to see Brad, y'all white Brad as a cop roughing black men up. But when y'all get killed, which they don't report a lot of y'all black women get killed by cops. I guess y'all black women quiet about that. Y'all don't have the same energy when y'all man or y'all affection end up sending y'all to the upper room. See, Phil sorry for y'all ass. But see, I'm gonna be honest with you, y'all get mad at me. I don't care. I don't. Because y'all sit up there and ride with white supremacy. Not all, but too many of y'all black women will ride with it just to be with Brad. Talk about Brad got the power structure, Brad got this, until he send your ass off to the upper room and get away with it. Send y'all ass off to that motherfucker upper room up there with playing the harp and shit. Send y'all ass up there to that upper room with chicken wings and shit. Yep. But I digress, man.